What's up, y'all? This Get Around Vegas. James Sutton. It's around 4:30ish. Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Friday. About to go Uber for a little bit. I wanted to express some things with y'all, man. I had some things in my mind I wanted to just talk about, man. And here we go, man. It's kind of like this. I want to give thanks to all the fathers out there, y'all. All the fathers I know that stepped up on their business, man, and taking care of their kids and loving their kids, taking care of their wives and families and all that type of good stuff, man. I know several. And I want to salute y'all, man, personally. From me, not from Get Around Vegas, from James Sutton, man. You know, it's a lot of y'all out there, and a lot of times we don't get to hear that enough. And I want to say that I see it. I've been seeing it. I know who's a father and who's not a father, and who's a real man. And what I mean is men, not just father, but what the word I'm trying to use is men. I want to salute all the real men out here, you know. Because I'm on my journey. I'm learning some things that I thought I knew before about being a man. And it's amazing, y'all. You know what I mean? You know, and what I want to get into with this video is just that right there. You know, about being a man, you know. Because when I was a kid or younger, when I was a kid, some of the things that I thought was being a man was not being a man, you know. It was actually being not a man. You feel me? So, if any advice I can give to newer fathers or newer couples, younger men, you know, that's thinking about maybe, you know, doing something stupid, don't. And here's the first thing that don't do this is my advice, right? Just from my experience with things. You know, before, you know, it's been going on, you hear a lot of people jumping right into relationships now these days. Know somebody 6 months and they be all inside the crib, moving in. You know, I think that's the worst thing that a man could do. A man, young man, from the first time you step foot out the house, the very first thing you should do is get your own spot. I don't care what it is, what it look like, as long as it's yours. Don't move in with no woman when you first get your own spot. Or let me even step that up a little bit. Don't move in with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, if anything, she moving in with you. Because you got the house now. You got all the stuff. And that's how it should be. That's my point. We have lost a lot of that. You know, and I'm not saying that I've been perfect, y'all, but I'm telling y'all from some of my mistakes what my advice, what not to do and what to do. Because what to do, it just weaken us as men, man. That's what it do. And then at the end of it, we upset and we angry at the woman. And she looking at us like, I didn't tell you to do that. And you know what we saying? We saying stuff like this. Oh, I'm doing this for you. Oh, I did this for the kids. And all it is just a recycled excuse that we heard before. A lot of that stuff you doing ain't for none of that stuff. You doing it for your own personal thing because you want to do it. You know, because really, just for example, you know, you hear this, I'm doing it for the kids. Usually when you got a couple in a relationship, and I'm jumping up in the future a little bit from before getting the spot to now. This is the result of that, y'all, okay? 18-year-old and younger, first get your own spot. If you don't worry. Now you in here talking about you got kids, because basically you ain't get time to learn who you are, right? You jump right into if you did it this way, if you moved into, you know, if you moved in with a woman, you first, high school, you might have met your high school sweetheart, moved in, y'all can't move in, it was the best thing ever heard, y'all both working, split down, no kids at the time, don't do it. That's what I'm talking about. So you just say you have this story, you got that story, it's a lot of them, move in, you don't even know who you are, right? You think you do. I mean, we all think we do. As men, we think we do. You know, we don't even learn who we are. It's a life journey to learn who you are, for one thing. You don't figure it out in a certain amount of years just because you hit a certain age. Oh, I know what to do. It don't work like that, y'all. Man, you really don't know who you are. That's why I say get your own spot. So, man, you can know who you are. Some of them quirks and some of them dislikes and likes, you want to know who you are. What can you take care of? For one thing, you want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. So when you do, or when you and that girl, woman do have a place, you have something to take care of your family with, man. You know what I mean? So y'all ain't fighting about that, because that's going to be 90% of your fights right there. It's about money if you ain't got it together. You know what I'm saying? You mad at her, she mad at you, and all it is, I don't keep it real, 90% of that responsibility as far as that rely on us. So, I mean, man, you know, think about it, man. Get your own spot, y'all. I mean, us as men, young or old, no man should ever be leaning on no woman for something he got 2 legs to do for himself, for any financial thing or anything. Because you know what's going to happen? We going to become a child-like figure to that woman and in that woman's eyes. They're going to look at us like they taking care of you, and you're going to feel like it. You're going to feel like after a while, you're going to think that that's normal. And all the time, you just losing your manhood, man. All the time, just draining out of you. Trust me, I'm telling you. Now you sitting up depressed. Now, we ain't going to get into the drinking and smoking. Why you think cats be on a lot of times on that? Because now they 10 years deep inside some type of thing. They don't know who they are. They don't know who she is. Y'all got kids running around. They don't know who y'all are. You feel me? I'm telling you, man, men, learn yourself first. Can't no woman teach you how to be no man, just like we can't teach no woman how to be a woman. A woman have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't have father figures and stuff like that. You know, I was one of those young men. I had father figures and people around me, but I didn't have my father since I was 2. You know, he passed from pneumonia. It's nothing he tried to do. It's just life took him at that age, you know, at my age. So, you know, you don't have that type of, if you don't got that influence and stuff like that, man, you know, coming up, you know, on earth, my best advice to do, or is to say, is find a positive male role model that you know that emulates God. First and foremost, first thing to do is get a relationship with God himself. You know, let me go back a little bit before I even say that, but I'm just saying, for some people that don't believe and don't know who God is, get a positive role model as a man around you at least. Go talk to a man. Don't go talk to necessarily a woman, because she's not going to be able to guide you the way you need to be guided. I'm not saying she can't give you good advice on certain things, but I'm telling you, man, you know, some people don't have that. So, you know, and I'm not downing a woman or nothing like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say, man, we need to step up. I love women. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we need to stand up. So, because I see women is losing respect for us in general as a man. They tolerate us, and we're worried about that. But I'm talking about some real stuff. This wasn't important to me when I was a youngin'. You feel me? 20, 30 years old. I didn't care about that. I was running, doing that. Man, I wasn't worried about that. I was on my thing. You feel me? But I'm older, so things have changed. So yeah, man. Come on, y'all. 2020, we can do this. Our kids need this. Our daughters need this. Men who have daughters, our sons need this. We need this, man. so we can stand up, man. Things is changing out here. You see all this talk of this stuff. I ain't talking about all the war talk. I'm just talking about all the stuff that's going on. We need to be examples for our kids, y'all, for our grandbabies and stuff. I got grandbabies now. You know what I mean? Man, we can do it. You know what I'm talking about? We can do this. We can do it. Just, you know, I'm always going to encourage, strongly encourage, keep God first. If you don't know God, ask about Him. Just ask Him. All you got to do is, hey, I don't know you. You keep telling me however. You ain't got to be all thou and you ain't got to talk like that. Ask God exactly what's on your heart. That's for Christians or non-Christians, and He'll guide you the way you need to be guided. I promise you that. It's just a fact, you know. This ain't fairy tale talk, you know. So, all right, y'all. Hey, this is James, man. We're gonna talk a little bit more. Fathers, I salute you. Hit the like button. Get around Vegas. Lights, y'all see it's getting dark out here, so you know I'm about to grizzine. I'll turn a little light for you. Can't turn that light because you know the police be out trying to pull me over. But get around Vegas. Go love somebody, and I'll get back with you later. All right.